we've done a few gigs with Moxie Frubus, with Murray and Dave Masson and Gian and Mike and the boys, and I think each time we met them, like after the show, myself and Sean especially got quite drunk, and it was always a good time, to say the least. Anyway, when it was like, well, we
I think Murray's ready now.
We need a new bass player, and I was like, you know, what about the guy from Moxie Frubus? Like, he plays bass and sings bass, and Sean goes, yeah, Dave.
And for 5 minutes they're like, we love Dave.
And I didn't have the heart. I was like, no, it's the other guy. No, it's like Murray. Sean's like, Murray.
The other funny part of that story is that's the first story they told me when I joined the band. Like minute 1. You know, we were all talking about who to get, and we wanted Dave. We wanted Dave. But we're happy you're here.
We couldn't afford Dave. We have discount Frubus here.
Yeah. What's the price list for the Frubus members? True story. Yeah. So we all did. This fall, we all did solo songs on the tour. Each night we took a solo tune. Bit of love. The love is there, buried. Very deep. So we all took turns this fall doing solo numbers, and I think I did 6 all in. And it wasn't until the 6th one that I realized I should be singing songs in my vocal range. It was like, you know, early December, and I was like, why am I singing songs that are 2 octaves higher than what I should sing? So I realized that the artist I should sing is, of course, Johnny Cash. About 1875, I left Tennessee just to stay alive. I never would have made it through the Arkansas mud if I hadn't been riding on a Tennessee stud. I had some trouble with my sweetheart's paw, and one of them was a bad outlaw. Stayed, Lord, there would have been blood, but I rode away on the Tennessee stud. The Tennessee stud was long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve and he had the blood. There never was a horse like the Tennessee stud. Drifted down through no man's land. We crossed the river called the Rio Grande. I raced my horse against the Spaniard's gold, and I rode away with the Spaniard's gold. Me and a gambler, we couldn't agree. He said some bad things about Tennessee. I pulled my pistol and he fell with a thud, and I rode away on the Tennessee stud. The Tennessee stud was long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve and he had the blood. There never was a horse like the Tennessee stud. Oh yeah. I grew as lonesome as a man can be, dreaming of the girl back in Tennessee. The Tennessee stud's eyes turned to blue. He was dreaming of a sweetheart too. We looped around back to Arkansas. I whooped her daddy and I whooped her pa. Whoopin', lots of whoopin'. I found the girl with the golden hair, and she was riding on a Tennessee mare. Sexy. The Tennessee stud was long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve and he had the blood. There never was a horse like the Tennessee stud. Saddle by saddle and side by side, we crossed the mountains and the valleys wide. At Big Muddy we forded the flood on the Tennessee mare and the Tennessee stud. Now there's a baby on the cabin floor and a baby colt running by the barnyard door. 'Cause I love the girl with the golden hair and the Tennessee stud of the Tennessee mare. The Tennessee stud was long and lean, the color of the sun and his eyes were green. He had the nerve and he had the blood. There never was a horse like the Tennessee stud. Never was a horse like the Tennessee stud. Never was a horse like the Tennessee stud.